College, and I'm located in LaSalle. I will be the net control for this evening's Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club net. The purpose of the net is to provide a forum for announcement of amateur radio-related events, a meeting time on the air to encourage social interaction between club members, and provide you a point of contact for club executive board members. This net may be interrupted at any time for emergencies or priority traffic. If you need to use the system for an emergency during the net, say break, and give us your call sign. We will acknowledge you and suspend the net until you advise us that you are clear. Is there any emergency or priority traffic at this time? All licensed amateur radio operators with 70-centimeter privileges are encouraged to check into this net. Club membership is encouraged, but never required for participation in the net. This net will begin as a directed net and shift into an open net. There will be an opportunity for stations with equipment to sell to announce their items. Check-ins are requested for purposes of counting participation, with no checkout required for this net. Once all stations are checked in, net control will ask the club executive board members if they have any announcements, and then we'll call from any announcements from any other operators. Please be courteous once the formal part of this net is over to allow breaks from other stations to be part of the conversation. When checking in, please give your call sign slowly using ITU phonetic alphabet. Tonight we've had 21 early check-ins. I will now start by taking check-ins from club board members. Club board members who have not checked in earlier, please check in at this time.
Good evening to the net. Kilo 8 Golf Echo Echo. Jerry in Fort Collins. No traffic.
November 7 Golf Echo Sierra 7 GES. Kevin in Fort Collins. I have 2 announcements, please.
Okay, I have N7GS, Kevin, I got you down for announcements, and I have K8GEE, Jerry. Any other board members like to check in at this time? I will now take check-ins from general club membership. My call suffixes. I will now take check-ins from general club membership, Alpha through Zulu. If you like to check in, please call now.
Kilo Golf 6 Uniform Delta Tango. Ed in Bertha. No traffic.
Kilo 5 Bravo Charlie K5 BBC Phil 287 north of the state line.
Whiskey 0 Golf Whiskey Charlie. Dan and none.
Whiskey Bravo 0
Uniform Whiskey Echo, Portable 0, Bertha, Steve.
Steve, can you come back for the last 3 of your call? You're kind of weak into the repeater.
Whiskey Bravo 0, Uniform Whiskey Echo, Portable 0, Bertha, Steve.
Okay, I picked up a few there. AG6 UDT, K5 BBC, W0 GWC, and WB0 UWE. Are those all correct?
W0 GWC, Roger.
Okay, thank you, sir. I will now take check-ins from non-member stations. Member stations, non-member stations, club board members. Anybody like to check in for the night, or for the club check-in for tonight's club net? Please call now.
This is Kilo Echo 0. Over.
Last station all I caught was KE0. Last 3, please.
KE0 LSL, Alan Greeley, Mobile.
Okay, got you down there, Al. Any other stations like to check in? Doesn't matter. Membership, non-member, board member. Anybody like to check in? Please call now.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Colorado Boy. Mike, Fort Collins. Kilo Delta 0, Quebec Bravo, Mike, Michael in Windsor.
KF0 CB and sorry, Mike. I kind of keyed up with you there. Could you give me your call again?
It's Kilo Delta 0, Quebec Bravo, Mike.
Okay, got down there, KD0 QBM. Any other stations like to check in? Please call now. Okay, hearing none. Let's see. W0DZ, I know you didn't indicate when check-in, but do you have anything for the net tonight?
The one thing I will mention for the net tonight is that the TechNet on Monday was moved forward to next Monday due to severe weather, and several of our guys were on the Skywarn net. So we have moved that net to next Monday, which will be the diagnostic equipment. What do I need in my shack? So that will be next Monday. I think the rest of the stuff that I had for the net will be covered by other people that have checked in and indicated that they had announcements. But thank you, Alec.
Okay, thank you for that, Dave. Let's see, Darren, K0ZIE, do you have anything for the net tonight?
Good evening, everyone. No, I have nothing for the net, but I'll stand by if there's any questions.
Okay, thank you for that, Darren. Let's see what else got here. Greg, N0EMP, do you have anything for the net tonight?
Hi, good evening, Alec. Nothing for the net tonight, and 0 EMP.
Okay, Greg, figure I'd double check with you. Kevin, N7GS, you had 2 announcements. It's all yours.
Okay, thank you, Alec. Tomorrow evening we're having a remote ARES net, so the weekly net will be hosted at a public location for educational and training purposes. Tomorrow night we're holding it at Front Range Community College, southeast corner of Harmony and Shields in Fort Collins. It'll be on the grassy area immediately south of the public library community room, westmost building on the campus. If you wanted GPS coordinates, 1040.521501 and negative 105.094720. Talk in on this frequency. We'd love to have you come and watch and learn and perhaps even participate. Let me reset, please. Let me see. And then the Preparedness Education Group will also be meeting tomorrow night. Unfortunately, we're conflicting this month, and we'll work on having that changed next month so that that won't be an issue. But we're having a program by Luann Barnes, K0LAO, on medications off the grid. Things you can do if certain medications aren't available that you normally use. We're meeting at our normal place at Pooter Fire Station number 8, which is in Timnath, 4800 Signal Tree Drive in Timnath at 7 p.m. I apologize for the conflict, and we'll fix that next month, but do please feel free to attend either event. We'd love to have you here at PEG, and the ARES folks would love to have you there. And next month we will have them separated. So, any questions? N7GES.
Any stations have questions for Kevin tonight? Okay, hearing none, thank you for those announcements, Kevin. This is Kilo Zero Alpha Bravo Kilo with Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club Weekly Net. K8GEE, Jerry, do you have anything for the net tonight?
Kilo 8 Golf Echo Echo. Thank you. Nothing tonight.
Okay, thank you, sir. And Steve, I did not forget about you. K0UJK. Go ahead with your announcement, sir.
Yes, Kitty0UJK. Actually, I got two announcements. The first one is just a reminder, field day in June on the 23rd and 24th. I will post a map next week. I'll send it to Darren. He can put it up on the website so people know how to get to the field day site for those who weren't there last year anyway. The second announcement is for those who check in once in a while on the Warsnet. We will be taking our repeaters down this Friday morning, and we're not sure when they're going to be back up. Our repeaters are being moved to one of the Weld County towers in LaSalle. So I'll get information out whenever I know it's going to be back up. And any questions?
Does anybody have any questions for Steve at this time? Please call now.
All right, hearing none, back to net. Go ahead, Alex.
Okay, thank you for those announcements, sir. And yes, field day is right around the corner. Can't wait. Do any stations have any questions for board members tonight? Are there any stations with announcements for the net tonight? Okay, hearing none. We have now reached the gear swap portion of the net. Are there any stations with equipment to sell or stations looking for a piece of equipment, something you gotta have or you're looking to get rid of? Please call now.
This is KD0KZB.
Go ahead, sir. It's all yours.
Yes, sir. I have a couple of GM300 Motorola radios. They are UHF. They're programmable for ham frequencies. They work great. They also could be used back-to-back as a repeater.
Copy that. Is anybody interested in some Motorola radios? Please call now. All hearing none. Well, there is always next week, and eventually somebody will bite on them for you. Okay, any other stations with equipment to sell or looking for anything that they just gotta have, please call now.
KE0PUQ.
PUQ, go ahead.
Because I have a standard twin bander battery packs might excellent shape. The only downside of this is not programmable, but a nice radio.
Could you come back with manufacturer and possible model number if you have that available?
Well, the manufacturer is standard. I do not have the model number. I'm on the road right now, but it is VHF and UHF. It's a HT. Probably like about 20 years old. They were pretty popular because they're pretty much bulletproof.
Okay, copy that. Any stations looking for that radio, please call now. Hearing none, well, we got 2 stations with some equipment to sell, so everybody keep their mind open. If the opportunity arises, you can always try again next week, or you can catch them on the air. This is Kilo Zero Alpha Bravo Kilo with Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club Net, Weekly Club Net. Are there any other stations with equipment to sell or looking for a specific piece of equipment? Please call now. Okay, hearing none, and if anybody would like a reference, if they change their mind later, we do have this streamed and saved on our YouTube channel, so you have that as a reference point if you do change your mind in the future. Do we have any stations with a special topic that they'd like to discuss with the net tonight?
KD0, KZB, I've just got a couple of questions. One about APRS, how to set it up on my HT, and then how to obtain a spotter number.
Okay, well, let's see, for spotter number information, having a brain fart. The other Mike from Windsor, do you have the Skywarn schedule available? He'd be the one to ask.
KC0ZIE.
Oh yeah, sorry about that, Darren. It's all you.
Thanks. Question on the spotter number. Are you looking to update the spotter number that is on the Aries website, or changing a spotter number that is assigned by the National Weather Service, NOAA?
I'm just wondering how to obtain a spotter number. I don't have one, and I participate sometimes in, the weather.
In order to get a spotter number, you need to attend one of the trainings by the National Weather Service. Aries runs those every spring, usually late April. And if you can't make that, then the National Weather Service does do a few scattered other ones around the area. But I think you'd have to get in touch with them to find the dates and locations.
Okay, thank you. The next question was about APRS. How do you set that up on an HD, specifically a Yaesu?
I don't have a lot of experience setting that up. I don't have one of the APRS capable HDs, so I will send it back to Alec in the net and see if anyone has some advice there. KC0ZIE.
Yes, and thank you for that, Darren. And as far as the spotter information, if you want to look me up on QRZ, I can shoot you an email with a link to the current Skywarden training classes, and that'd probably be the quickest way to get that information. And does anybody have any experience with the APRS and a Yaesu? Please call now.
DDZ.
Go ahead, Dave. It's all yours.
I was just going to suggest that maybe if you brought it with you to either the remote net at the Front Range Community College or the PEG group meeting at the Pooter Fire Station number 8, that somebody there would be able to help you look at it and figure that out. W0DDZ.
KD0KZB. Thank you very much for that information. I'll give that a try.
ZIE.
Darren, go ahead.
Yeah, one last option in case you don't find someone at one of the two meetings is send an email to elmers@ncarc.net, and that will get to a handful of people, and we will get you an answer, figure it out one way or another.
Okay, thank you very much.
Back to net, KC0ZIE.
LAO.
Go ahead, Luann.
If you go on the NOAA.org website, you can also find other training. They have one that's coming up in June in Aurora, and we looked at it, and there's also online training. So it's not just what the NCARC or the other local groups offer. There's other training, and they said it's hit and miss over the summer, but they do offer training.
Hey, thank you very much. That's helpful. I will give that a shot. KD0KZB. I'll be quiet now.
Okay, thank you, Luann, Darren, and Dave for all your input on that. And that'd probably be the best way to obtain a spotter information. Let's see. This is Kilo Zero Alpha Bravo Kilo with Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club Net Weekly Net. Are there any late check-ins, comments, questions, or any other discussions before we close the net this evening?
November 0, Whiskey India Quebec. No traffic, but want to check in. Thank you.
And 0WIQ, got you in there, Carrie. Any other stations, late check-ins, any topics, anything like that they'd like to discuss with the net this evening? Okay, hearing none. This concludes the Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club net. Net Control would like to thank each station for their participation in this net. And this net will again occur next Wednesday at the same time on this repeater. Early check-ins start at 6. The repeater is open for general use. Kilo 0 Alpha Bravo Kilo. Gotta remember my own call there. And I'll be clear. Thank you, everybody, and everybody have a safe night tonight.
This presentation was brought to you by the Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.